Are you lost about what to do about your child's behavior problems? When a negative behavior starts, do you feel clueless? In this short video, I'm going to give you 9 simple and straightforward steps to help you solve any of your child's behavior problems so you will have a real plan of action. This video isn't long, so be sure to watch to the end so you will have the whole picture. Hi, I'm Holly McLean, the Mommy Answer Lady. I'm a certified parent educator, mom of 9, and author of the book and online course, How to Train Your Child to Behave. You can view new weekly content on this channel that will give you step-by-step instructional videos to help you be the most effective parent you can be. So please take a moment right now and subscribe. This 9-step plan will help give you a direction as a parent when it comes to figuring out how to solve behavior problems with your children. It's really appropriate for ages 2 and up and can be adjusted per their age. So here's the steps. Number 1, have a conversation at a time of no conflict. Plan to have a sit-down conversation at a time when there is no immediate problem going on. In other words, not during a behavioral episode, but completely separate from it. Number 2, lay out the problem to your child in language they can understand. Remember the age and comprehension level of your child. Even a 2 to 3-year-old is starting to understand language better and better, so don't hesitate to talk to a really young one. But also be aware of the language you will need to use to make sure they understand what's being said. Be kind, understanding, and open while talking. Do not have an accusatory attitude. The idea is to be respectful to them as you're laying out the problem. Number 3, ask them if they have any ideas about solutions and listen. Believe me, if you have a respectful attitude when laying out the problem, most of the time, children are ready to listen and are especially ready to work on the problem if they're asked for their opinion and if they have any ideas for solutions. It doesn't really matter if they do or not. Just give them an opportunity to express their thoughts and listen. Number 4, make a plan to solve the problem with applicable consequences. Before you start the conversation, you should have applicable consequences in mind that will be applied if the behavior continues. This is especially important. Make sure the consequences relate to the behavior as much as possible. For example, if they've been using the computer without permission, access to the computer might need to be limited or revoked for a time. If they're staying up late at night and are supposed to be going to sleep, bedtimes may need to be adjusted or activities the next day limited because they have not gotten enough sleep. There are lots of specific related consequences for different behaviors that are on the short instructional videos on this channel or in my book, so you can check those out for more ideas in a minute. So lay out your plan for what will take place if the behavior continues. Number 5, ask questions to make sure they understand. Ask your child questions about the discussion you just had and see if they understand. What was the problem? Do they recognize it's something that needs to change? What is the plan to change it? What will happen if they don't follow the plan? Number 6, role play. You can actually make this part kind of fun. Tell them that you and they are going to be actors and do a little play. You can pretend this problem was just happening. Pretend there is a situation that would be a normal trigger for your child's behavior issue. Play out what they're supposed to do when this happens. For example, let's say they talk back. Your consequence to this will be that they will cover their mouth until they are ready to apologize. This consequence relates to the behavior, doesn't it? So tell them that they have just talked back and were disrespectful with their words. Ask them what they should do. Have them play out what they do and pretend to come and apologize. Then praise them for the good job they did at playing out the situation. Number 7, remind them of the plan before triggers. Usually behaviors that have become an issue are triggered by certain circumstances. Before the scenario plays out, take a minute and remind your child of the conversation and role play you did with them. Let them know this is the moment when they will fulfill the plan. Tell them you are anxious to see them behave like they should. This will remind them of the plan in their own mind and will become a challenge to see if they can do it. Number 8, follow through with encouragement or consequences. If you see them follow the plan, lots of encouragement needs to happen. Many times, just laying out the plan and talking about it will do the trick. But if they slip up, following through with the consequences is important so they will know you mean business, your word can be counted upon, and the behavior will not be accepted. Number 9, rethink and adjust if necessary with another conversation. Sometimes you can make a plan and it either doesn't work or it works for a while and then it wanes. That's okay. Start again with number 1 and have another conversation. Go through the same steps, but adjust the consequence as needed to be more effective. Has this 9-step plan given you something to think about and a direction to go in when it comes to behavior problems in general? If so, please remember there is weekly content that comes out on this channel, so subscribe right now. Also, check out the other short instructional videos on this channel or get your own copy of the book, How to Train Your Child to Behave, that's available in the link in the description below. Parents, you can do this. Thanks for watching.